Hey, this is Cavallo from datingadviceguru.com. Today we're going to talk about 3 simple steps to make him want you and addict him to you using science. Let's get into it. One of the prime desires of almost every person on the planet is to be loved and desired. It seems kind of basic. I mean, women want it, men want it. It's part of our genetic code. And yeah, we might have mood swings that push us up or down, but it's hard to go a whole day without feeling some kind of connection to someone special, or at least wanting that connection. And science has discovered that there are a variety of chemicals that get released in the brain that make you fall in love. And these same chemicals actually get activated when you take drugs. This is scandalous stuff. So today I'm going to show you 3 steps to trigger that delicious cocktail of desire in your man's mind. After all, you've already got that feeling. Now you want him to feel it too. Step number 1 is be his puller. Let me start out right away by explaining that I think there are good addictions in life. Yeah, we already know about the bad ones, but there are things that we can allow ourselves to get a little bit addicted to, and I think love is one of those addictions. And that being said, I think we owe it to the person we love to be the best kind of drug they can get. So what you need to be is a puller. You remember back in the 70s when they used to call drug dealers pushers? Well, you're going to be a puller. You're going to pull them into your magnetic, charismatic field. And of course, instead of being like a real drug dealer, we're doing it in a win-win way, which means you've got nothing to fear about using this approach. It's simple science of how to get somebody interested and addicted to your very presence. And this first step means that you want your man to feel like being with you is an incredibly fun event that he doesn't want to miss. So you have to make yourself focus on one simple feeling, just one, and that's fun. And the best way to be fun is to spike his adrenaline. Adrenaline is another one of the love chemicals in your brain that gets activated when you fall in love, right next to dopamine. So there's nothing better than getting him excited and turning on the love. And attraction comes down to the fact that interesting people are simply interesting to be with. Make him want you. Step number 2 is first one's free. One of the tricks of a pusher is that they would give you the first dose of that, let's just say, controlled substance for free. Hey, this one's on the house. Give it a try. And then, of course, we know what happens next. The drug takes hold. You've got to have the same approach to your time with him. There's 2 underlying principles to this. Number 1 is he will feel obligated to repay you later. Remember that we are compelled to avoid getting into any kind of social debt to another person. It comes down to a persuasion principle known as reciprocity. And that means that you simply, that you need to feel the need to avoid debt to somebody. No matter if they ask for repayment or not, nobody wants to be betrothed to anyone. Unless, of course, if it's love and you want to get him to the point where he falls for you. Principle number 2 is that he's going to take it. Yeah, some people try to resist this offer of generosity, but when something is so good as just staring you in the face like a love-starved kitten, it's hard to resist. Sin sells so well because of this principle. So break the pattern of him feeling like your relationship has to immediately get serious the second you guys get into bed with each other. Break that pattern. Give him a few more, hey, let's keep having fun vouchers on this ride. And a man will be pleasantly surprised because he's very used to it turning immediately serious and immediately going down the road of commitment. And make him want you. Step number 3 is give him the ache. If you can handle me making one more reference to our little drug analogy, let me explain it like this. You simply need to complete the loop that keeps him coming back to you. His next fix is basically what he wants. When it comes to drugs, well, the drugs do the work. They create that desire in you. When the user wants more, they feel it. And of course, it's when the high of the drug has worn off. And it's very similar for us when we're falling in love. That sensation of being with somebody that you adore is like a shot of natural ecstasy. You're on cloud 9 around them and you don't want it to stop. And when they're gone, you ache for that next hit, that next fix. And this is what I call give him the joy of missing you. Most women tend to initiate contact with a guy way too many times and way too soon after the date. Mostly it's from insecurity. I mean, hey, who could blame you? When I went out on dates, I was always the one who thought, gee, I wonder if she actually digs me. I wonder if she really likes me. So the best thing you can do is to let him feel that wonder and insecurity himself. After all, I'm sure you remember how it worked on you, right? And as the saying goes, if you love a man, set him free. If he comes back, you know it's love. If he doesn't, well, you could never have forced it to happen with a clever text the next morning. Well, I'm paraphrasing there. And once you understand how your man really thinks, it's pretty easy to present yourself as the fun challenge that he's looking for. Every guy has a set of secret signals that you need to figure out, which I'm going to show you in this great presentation. Go on over to datingadviceguru.com/read his signals. That's datingadviceguru.com/ Read his signals. Get started learning how to read a man's signals and know what he's thinking. Does he love you? Is this going somewhere? You'll find out. This is Carlos Cavallo from datingadviceguru.com/read his signals, and I'll be back again next time with more secrets to unlock his heart. Until then, live and love with passion. Oh, and don't forget to like this video. Don't forget that.